Hi everyone, welcome back to Obsidian Rose Guidance. Tonight I'll be doing a reading for the full moon in Scorpio. That's May 12th, 2025. It's also my solar return reading. So my energy is infused into this reading as my solar return. It is my birthday this week. So I'm bringing some clearing, renewal, rebirthing energy to this reading. Angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors of love and light only, you're welcome to help guide the reading for the collective today for the full moon in Scorpio, May 12th, 2025. What is the energy surrounding us at this time? Overall energy for the collective. Overall energy. Devil and the Fool. Interesting. And what is the influencing energy, the crossing energy for, okay, Page of Wands reversed. What's in the past? Past energy. Near past. 4 of Wands reversed, 10 of Wands reversed, 8 of Wands reversed. And what's in the near future? 7 of Pentacles reversed, subconscious, Three of Swords, Knight of Wands reversed. And what's in the consciousness? 9 of Wands reversed. What is the current perspective, present perspective of the situation? Present perspective. Magician reversed and the Lovers. And what is the environmental energies? What are the environmental energies right now? High Priestess reversed and 5 of Cups. What are the hopes and fears? 3 of Cups. And what is the potential outcome in the current energy? 9 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles reversed, and 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords for the driving energy, driving the cycle. Okay. So for the overall energy, we have the Devil and the Fool. I feel like this signifies that there's some sort of, I'm saying foolish risk, or there's this, it's almost like an energy of being stuck but going forward. Maybe you're going back and forth on something. And I say that because we have the Page of Wands reversed crossing it. But it's either one of two things. Either you're going back and forth, you feel stuck but you want to move forward. And you feel like you want to take action but haven't yet. Or you feel like whatever you're taking a risk on or wanting to go forward with is risky. There's risk in this card, there's risk in that card. So I'm not sure how that plays out for you, but either one of those scenarios would make sense with the cards given. And like I said, the crossing energy is Page of Wands reversed, which is about wanting to take that first step, that you want to initiate action towards something, but you haven't yet. Maybe because you're stuck on which way to go, or if you should. This is a whole if you should. Should I? Whatever it is that you're thinking about, should I? And I'm just going to make a point now that the driving energy is 4 of Cups in the upright, which is like, do I want this cup? Should I? I've been disappointed in the past. Should I take this cup? I'm not sure. And so I can feel like this is a back and forth energy for a lot of you. Or it's something that's really risky and you're really not sure. Okay? Should I or shouldn't I? That's the question. All right. To be or not to be. All right. Past energy influencing this is 4 of Wands reversed, 10 of Wands reversed, 8 of Wands reversed. A lot of action was not taken. So 4 of Wands reversed is the energy of something being unstable, not being able to build on solid ground. 10 of Wands is ending a tough cycle. And I feel like the Eight of Wands reverse is saying it's been slow going. So maybe you've been slowly ending a burdensome cycle because it has not been built on solid ground. And that's the easiest way. That's the most simplified version of these cards that I can take from that. And then in the near future, the next couple weeks or so, as the full moon in Scorpio ensues this weekend, around this weekend or within the next week or so, you're waiting on something. There's a sense of waiting here. So, you've planted these pentacles, you're waiting for it to grow, and it's taking a long time. You do see some fruits of your labor, but they're not producing fruit, or, it's not producing the plant yet. It's only got the leaves, it's just started to grow. So you're waiting. You're either waiting or reflecting on this situation. And then in your subconscious, you're slowly taking action, because Knight of Wands in the reversed is always not being impulsive. So being very cautious, because there's been heartache and devastation in the past. So you're going very slow and cautiously with whatever this to be or not to be is for you. And then in the conscious energy, so what you're presently aware of is that you need to let your guard down, or you have let your guard down, or some sort of barrier is being let down to be able to figure this out. 9 of Wands in reversed. 9 of Wands in the upright is you're standing behind a fence, you've built this fence, you've had to protect yourself. So you're letting down your protection, you're letting down your guard to be able to maneuver through this cycle. The present perspective, the way that you are looking at this right now, is Magician in reversed and the Lovers, which is, Lovers is a choice. And it also could be you're dealing with a soulmate, because the Lovers is also a soulmate card for me. But Magician reverse is, it's either manipulating this choice, or you feel like this choice is being controlled in some way. So Magician in the upright is manifestation, knowing what you want, creating opportunities for yourself. But in the reverse, there's something awry with this manifestation. And it could be this choice is dependent on how this energy is unfolding, how many people are involved in how this energy flows, what situations are involved in how this energy flows, depends on this choice. But regardless, a choice needs to be made. So when the Lovers is in the upright for me, there's an opportunity to connect or to choose something. And that the opportunity has not been seized quite yet. If it were in the reverse, I would say that the decision was made, but it's not. So I think it really depends on these factors of how the energy is flowing and what control mechanisms or what stipulations are in this energy that are affecting this decision for you. And Magician reversed with the Devil upright could also mean there's a lot of manipulative energy involved. And that doesn't mean it's evil, okay? It just means that there's control in this situation, that maybe you're not taking this chance because you or somebody or something has had so much control and rigidness over this situation, or some sort of stuck energy that you don't know if you should move forward because the energy is being manipulated in some way. And I don't want you to think manipulation as this toxic trait. It's really, some people don't even know it's happening. It's really like, if you have a plan to do something, right? You want to, I'm going to make this really easy. If you want to finish school before you buy a house, all right, just as an example, but the opportunity to buy the house is here, but you have not finished school, you don't have a job, and therefore you can't buy the house. It's not like you're manipulating the energy. It's like you're stuck. You just can't. The energy is not allowing you to move forward, even though you would like to. Okay, so it's something like that. There's some factors that are influencing this decision. Okay, and now our surrounding environment. So the people, places, things around you that are influencing this situation. High Priestess reversed and 5 of Cups, which means the energy around us right now is saying there's something being revealed. So High Priestess in reversed is always an unveiling, right? So something's being revealed, that there's been this disappointment, devastation, this rumination on what was lost. So the environment is shedding light on what was lost. That's what I feel like is happening. Your hopes and fears are 3 of Cups. Your hopes and fears are to feel happy and contentedness and, enjoy the time that you have with yourself and your loved ones. It also could be reconciliation. Also could be 3's a crowd, right? So, are there other people involved? And it doesn't mean a romantic partner or someone's cheating. It's just are there other people that are like, you and your soulmate are here, but there's this third wheel, right? Who's the third wheel? So it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just, the 3 of Cups can be a couple of things. One is reconciliation, could be happiness, celebration, or that there's a lot of people here, there's a lot of energy involved. 3's a crowd kind of thing. So I don't know how that plays out for you, but that's what the card can mean. And then the final outcome, we have 6 of Pentacles reversed and the 9 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles reversed is wanting to reciprocate or didn't reciprocate. And 9 of Swords is feeling anxious about it, worried about it, ruminating about it. So there's some sort of, the outcome is, am I going to get what I deserve? Or am I giving what I can in this situation? But there's a lot of worry about it. It's really important to you that things are balanced, that there's equal give and take. There are 2 hands here, and if there aren't 2 hands balancing those rings, right, the pentacles, they will fall down. So there's a careful balance here of give and receive, give and take, equal distribution, however you want to look at that, that is really cumbersome. There's a lot of worry about, is this going to work? Okay. And like I said, driving energy is the 4 of Pentacles. So there's 4 Pentacles. I said 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is holding back. 4 of Cups is about, am I missing an opportunity? Do I really want to take this? It's kind of like, you don't know. You just aren't sure. And the way I say you're not sure is because you have the Devil with the Fool. So it's either, should I stay or should I go? That's kind of what's happening here with, what this situation looks like it's coming out to be. So, well, that fell out. I was going to clarify both of these, and I feel like this goes here because I wanted to clarify this first, but then I realized I wanted to clarify the Fool and the Devil. So this card is going to clarify our outcome, which is about, am I going to get what I receive? Is this going to work out? And the answer is the Lover. So it's all up to you. It's a choice. And the Lovers came out twice. And so I really feel like this is, it's an important choice to you. Now, whether this is a soulmate friend, family member, or lover, this is someone close to you. And we have 3 of Cups is what you hope and fear. We have 4 of Cups as to what's driving it. So there's emotion driving this. So whatever it is, it's emotionally important to you. And there's a choice involved. And this card reminds you to make choices from the heart. So a lot of times we use head over heart to be logical. And sometimes we use heart over head because we want to use our emotions. We want to use our spiritual selves to make decisions and not necessarily what makes sense to society, right? Okay. Now let's clarify the Devil and the Fool. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is about feeling abundant and nurtured. Because the Fool is like taking a chance, taking a risk, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is you want to nurture this, or there's nurturing involved here. Why don't we get one more? Tell me about the Fool and the Devil for the overall energy. The World. So it's an ending and a beginning, and we have the Fool. When we have the Fool in the World, we're ending a chapter and starting a new one. So whatever this is, it's a big deal to you, okay? This is a major arcana. This is the end of the entire tarot deck, okay, in the arcana suit. So whatever this decision here, no wonder why, if you are going back or forth, on this decision, it's because it's a very big decision to you. And we have the Lovers twice, and the Lovers in the world can also be a very big decision. I'm going to do something different than I normally do. I'm going to ask a question. I've never done this in a reading, but can you tell me how the full moon of Scorpio will influence the ability to make this decision? How about that? Let's ask that. How will the full moon of Scorpio influence the ability to make this decision? The Chariot. Well, you're going to move forward. You're going to choose a direction. Let's clarify one more. Can you tell me about the direction? What direction is the Chariot going in, please? What direction is this Chariot going in? Tell me the direction, please. More major arcana. Strength. Whatever direction it's going in, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of work. You know what song I have in my head? It's going to take a lot of love. I don't know who sings that song. It's going to take a lot of love to make things right. I don't even know how it goes, but it's going to take a lot to get in the direction you want. I apologize for singing. I don't know. We have the Lovers twice. We have, you don't want to miss an opportunity. You want to make the right decision. You're being very cautious because we have the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands in the reverse. You're being very cautious. You're willing to let your guard down. But there's something with this energy. I'm going to ask one more question. Why are the Devil and the Magician reversed present in this cycle? Tell me about the Devil. Okay. We're going to talk about the Devil and the Magician reversed. Tower, High Priestess, and Five of Swords. Now, I always read these cards in the upright. So we have the Tower, which is transformation, outer or inner transformation. It's also sudden movement or sudden changes. High Priestess, again, we have High Priestess twice. We have Lovers twice and High Priestess twice. So whatever it is about this decision, what the Scorpio full moon is going to do is shed light on what direction to go in and how to make it work. And then we have the Five of Swords, which is overcoming conflict. There's conflict, or there's arguments, or there's some sort of disagreement or whatever. And this is saying that it's going to take strength to get in the direction you want, to end and begin and nurture whatever this cycle is for you, to overcome conflict, understand what's hidden, what has been under the surface, to make these changes. And again, could be sudden changes, could happen quickly, or the Tower is just saying things need to transform. So that is the reading I have for the Scorpio full moon. Also adding in my birthday solar return energy. And I'm happy to see we have the Fool in the World, because that is a whole ending and beginning. Just like my life and just like my solar year. All right. So I wish you peace through this process. Peace be with you all.